Which accounting software do you use for your business? Please tell me in the comment section down below. Hi, I am Nikita, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about which accounting software should you use. Are you still using Tally? Well, there's nothing wrong with Tally. Tally is one of the best softwares of its time. In 2009, when Tally was actually introduced, everybody took up training courses, and one of the requirements to get jobs was that the accountant should know Tally. However, now we're moving towards a cloud-based era. Records of your organization should be accessible to you anywhere on the go. It should not be limited to one desktop or computer on which it is loaded. That is where Tally has its limitations, and today I'm going to be talking about two such cloud-based accounting softwares which can be accessed on your mobile phones, which can be accessed anywhere on the go. You do not need to be at your workplace to access these softwares. So let's see what are the features that these softwares offer. Recently, I had created a video on the top 5 reasons to use cloud-based accounting software. So please do watch that video if you want to know why you should use cloud-based accounting softwares. I'm going to be talking about two softwares, Zoho Books and QuickBooks Online. Before I move into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll keep uploading good content. So let's begin. Zoho Books and QuickBooks Online. We're going to analyze both these softwares based on certain parameters. What are those parameters? These parameters are actually on the basis of some testing that I have done. I've tested each and every functionality that the software offers, and based on that, I'm providing you my review. By the end of this video, you would know whether or not you should use any of these softwares for your business. Also, by the end of the video, I'll tell you about a free software that the government is providing. It's a GST compliant accounting software. So stay tuned. Let's talk about the factors. The first factor is user interface. Both Zoho and QuickBooks Online provide great user interface. Very professional, neat, easy to understand and clean UI. As an accountant, more than clean, what matters to us is when we look at the software, we should understand what the functionalities are. And both the softwares are very easy to understand. Although QuickBooks Online is a little more professional and the UI is a little more friendlier than Zoho Books, but there's not much of a difference when it comes to UI. So both softwares are great in those terms. Factor number 2, connecting or linking your bank accounts. Both these softwares allow linking of bank accounts. So your organization's bank account can directly be linked to the software. So it keeps getting updated. You can upload the bank statement and then passing those entries becomes very easy. Also, another additional feature is that it helps you categorize those bank transactions. So say out of the 100 transactions in the month of April, 10 transactions are where the customers have put money in your bank accounts using UPI. So what you can do is on these softwares, you can set up a rule that if the description on the deposit side of the bank statement contains the words UPI, such transaction should be recorded as customer payments. So if say all your customers are consumers and they are transferring certain money by UPI, so you can record all these transactions directly. The software will categorize these transactions for you directly. There will be no manual intervention required. On the other hand, if you don't want this, you can also pass manual entries, just as you wish. Factor number 3, accounting. Both the softwares are well versed with recording, sales, purchases, journals, payments, receipts. So all the basic accounting functions are very well covered in both the softwares. When it comes to Zoho Books, it provides the option of creating a delivery challan. A lot of businesses work on the basis of delivery challan. A delivery challan is first made of the products that are required to be sent. And then Zoho allows you to create an invoice from that delivery challan. Now when it comes to QuickBooks Online, the feature of delivery challans is not present. So you have to directly create an invoice, But if you still need a print of the delivery challan, you can print the invoice as a delivery challan. However, certain businesses work on sale on approval basis where delivery challan is an important feature that is required for such businesses. So in such cases, QuickBooks Online will not support your business. So if your business is dependent on delivery challans, you should go for Zoho Books. Factor number 4, sales and purchases approval. So if your organization is such that you require all the sales and purchases invoices to be approved by your manager, then such an option is available on Zoho Books. However, QuickBooks Online does not directly provide, or there's no default feature of approvals. There's a separate application called Approval Max that needs to be purchased and integrated with QuickBooks Online for this feature. So in this case, if your organization is such where a manager has to approve the sales invoices or the purchase invoices, in that case, Zoho provides a default feature of approvals. Factor number 5, reports. Both Zoho Books and QuickBooks Online provide detailed and as well as basic reports. All kind of reports are available on both the softwares. Balance sheet, profit and loss account, item-wise sales, invoice-wise aging, GST reports, all kind of reports are available on both the softwares. In fact, both the softwares, they use API wherein you can directly upload your GST reports from the software to the portal. So when it comes to reporting, both the softwares do a great job. Factor number 6, inventory and payroll. Basic inventory functions are available on both the softwares. So if you want to maintain your inventory, your item-wise inventory, it's available on both the softwares. However, if you want an advanced inventory, say you want to maintain warehouse-wise inventory, so in that case, Zoho Books provides an additional option, but you have to purchase that option. That option is called Zoho Inventory. You can go and purchase Zoho Inventory to get advanced inventory functions. However, QuickBooks Online does not provide any such option. When it comes to payroll, both the softwares provide a basic facility of timesheets. So if your organization is such where clients have to be billed on the basis of the time spent by the employees on projects, then both the softwares provide a feature of billable hours on the basis of which billing can be done. However, Zoho Books has an additional feature of Zoho Payroll. Again, like Zoho Inventory, it has to be purchased separately, whereas QuickBooks Online does not have any such option. Factor number 7, mobile applications. Both Zoho and QuickBooks have great mobile applications. You can download their apps and they're very easy to use. They have a great user interface and there are no problems whatsoever with the applications. Factor number 8, training resources. Like I said, when Tally had come, a lot of accountants had to train themselves to use Tally. For Zoho Books and QuickBooks Online, there is enough training material available. First of all, both the softwares are very easy to use. If you look at the user interface, you will understand what are the functionalities of the software. There's a dashboard and there is sales, purchases, invoicing, receipts, payments. Everything is given very neatly and easily. And even then, if there are some issues that anyone is facing, in that case, there are enough training resources available in the form of videos and articles for both the softwares. Factor number 9, security. Both the platforms claim that whatever data is being uploaded is secure on their platforms. An additional thing that I noticed in case of QuickBooks Online was that once I have logged in, if I want to log in again on the next day, I have to again put my username and password. Whereas Zoho Books will keep you logged in. So that is a security feature that QuickBooks Online offers. And the last and most important point, pricing. Let's talk about pricing. First, let's talk about pricing in case of Zoho Books. So in case of Zoho, there are 3 pricing plans available, but these pricing plans are available only up to 30th of June 2020. With effect from 1st July 2020, the pricing has changed. So the standard version is available at 2499 per organization per year, professional version at 9999 per organization per year, and premium at 19999 per organization per year. If you see, there's a restriction on the number of invoices that can be issued. In case of standard, the number of invoices are 5,000 per year. In case of professional, 10,000. In case of premium, 25,000 per year. There are also certain add-ons that you can see. You can add users, snail mails, auto scans, SMS. If you look at the pricing from 1st of July 2020, you would notice that now there are, instead of 3, 5 plans. Standard, Professional, Premium, Elite and Ultimate. So basically the basic version which was available at 2,500 per year has now gone up to 6,000 per year. However, with that, there are certain additional features that are also being provided. For instance, Zoho Payroll for 10 employees is being provided, which was not earlier provided in the standard version. Similarly, Professional is available at 12,000 per year, and so on, Premium, Elite and Ultimate. Elite and Ultimate are 2 plans that have been added. If you see, the number of invoices in case of Elite and Ultimate have been restricted up to 1 lakh invoices a year. So Zoho is trying to also include mid-size and large-size organizations in their software usage. And there are also again certain add-ons to the software. Let's look at the pricing for QuickBooks. Only 2 versions are available, for small business and for accountants. For small business, it is available at rupees 400 a month, and this is billed annually. So it comes to rupees 4,800 for a year. However, the MRP of the product is rupees 8,000. And they've clearly mentioned that when renewals happen every year, renewals will be at MRP. So the price of the software is 8,000 rupees. Apart from that, there's a version available for accountants. So if you are an accountant and you want to maintain data of say 10 clients, QuickBooks offers you a package of rupees 223 per month per license. Accordingly, based on the number of licenses, they also provide some bundled options. So for 10 QuickBooks Online Plus, you can get a per month bundle for rupees 2316 and so on. So there are bundles that are available for accountants. So now the question is, how do you choose? Let's do that. So if you're a small organization, you can either go for the standard version of Zoho Books, or you can go for the one and only version available of QuickBooks Online. Standard version is available, like I said, at rupees 6,000 per year from 1st July 2020. And in case of QuickBooks, currently it's available at 4,800, but the MRP is 8,000. So you can use any of these versions, but in my opinion, you should use Zoho Books in this case, because Zoho Books is providing certain additional features, and even as your organization grows, you can take on those add-on features, you can keep adding on the features to your existing software. So you don't need to directly buy the expensive version. You can start with the standard version, provided the restriction on the number of invoices is enough for you, that is 5,000 per year. Whereas if you're a mid-sized organization, again, now Zoho is giving you 5 different plans and you can choose from any one of those plans. When it comes to the software, QuickBooks and Zoho Books provide almost the same kind of software. So one of the important facts that actually goes in favor of Zoho Books is that in India, it has offered a lot of features like payroll, inventory, books, and within books as well, there are a lot of options available for you. Because of that, you can work on the same software even as your organization grows. However, QuickBooks, there's only one version available, and maybe if you're growing from a mid-size to a large-size organization, your organization might outgrow QuickBooks Online. That is why you should go for Zoho Books. Also, like I said, I'll tell you an important announcement that the government has made recently. So there are 8 different softwares that are being made available to taxpayers who have turnover less than rupees 1.5 crores. These softwares are available free of cost. You can choose any of the software that you want for your billing and accounting purposes. I think it's a great move. And in those 8 softwares, one of the softwares is Zoho Books. So what are you waiting for? Go take the trial version of Zoho Books, start using the software, and if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section down below. Before I complete the video, of course, don't forget there is a disadvantage of using cloud-based softwares. One of the major disadvantages is that if your internet goes off, there is no way that you can make any offline entries. Take a note. In this video, I spoke about online softwares, cloud-based softwares. Data can be entered only with a good internet connection or with a decent internet connection. So if your internet is down, that is going to be a problem. However, These days we also access internet through our mobile phones by using hotspot. But even then, that is one important disadvantage that you should be aware of. Hope I've covered everything that I had planned for. If there's anything that I missed out or anything that you want to ask additionally, please ask in the comment section down below and I'll be happy to answer. My name is Nikita and I'll see you guys in the next one.